What is the one thing it takes to make a movie? Passion, determination, artistic integrity? No. Money! You've probably heard a lot of people saying how this doesn't go as far as it used to anymore, and that is especially true when it comes to filmmaking. Where is the money coming from? If you're making an independent film or a short film, you might use crowdfunding, or there are film funds that you can apply for. On a bigger budget movie, it will come from executive producers or studios. Once you have your budget, you're going to want to divide it up into the three obvious categories: pre-production, production, and post-production. Shorts and independent projects, pre- and post-production can be the cheapest, but production will most likely be the most expensive because you're going to have to pay the actors. When it comes to splitting up the money, it really depends on the things you want to prioritize. In pre-production, you might need to account for the screenplay, the equipment such as cameras, sound equipment, and also developing costume and props. Production is going to take up the majority of your money depending on the size and nature of your project. You're going to have to pay the actors, you might need location and pay for travel, you might need to pay for food, crew, unless you've got a bunch of mates willing to do it, you might have to pay for the camera crew, the sound crew, and the set, things like set dressing and production costs. Post-production on smaller projects can all be done by one person. That's the editing, the color, the sound mixing, and VFX if necessary, and distribution, unless you just want to post it on YouTube and save yourself a lot of trouble. All these costs obviously add up, but the more you do yourself, the cheaper it will be, the longer it will take, and the more creative control you might have. If you're a smart saver, that can save you a lot of trouble. Getting costumes from charity shops, props secondhand online.